Hello and welcome to episode 20 of Another One. So, as you can see, if you got our post on Facebook, if you follow us on Facebook, which is Dynamic Works on Facebook, you would have noticed that um, we are talking today about the ultimate bucket list. Now, this ultimate bucket list will be random things that we consider to be ultimate things that we want to do throughout our life. Okay, so it's not necessarily about trying to complete something before you die, but obviously you want to do it over the years of your life. So here we go. Is everybody ready?
Yep,
Let's get
let's
ready to
let's
kick
go.
this thing off. All right. So, what do you guys think should be um, on this bucket list, this ultimate bucket list?
Flying around the world.
Flying around the world?
Yeah.
We're not
Okay.
gonna go in circles or
You just gonna
talk
fly?
about it.
Well, not
What?
like fly just around the world. Like, I mean, you have destinations, of course, but I mean, maybe say every continent.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. You definitely want to do some traveling. But are you talking about major cities? Or are you talking about just to fly around the world, literally, like just go straight around?
No, what fun is in just flying straight around? Of course, you got to go places.
Well, you remember that there was a young, I think she was 16 or 17, that she actually flew around the world in a plane by herself. And then there was another girl who, well, because you're talking about traveling, so I'm gonna kick this in, which is uh, she tried to, was it sail around the world? So I mean, I
Mm.
think I think you have an option, you know, but you're saying fly.
Yeah, fly to different places.
Okay, all right, I feel you on that. Yeah, I think that could be included in the ultimate bucket list. So are we keeping a tally here? Is anybody taking notes on what this ultimate bucket list is going to be?
I don't
That
know
way we
if
can post
anybody
it on our
is.
face on Facebook. The another one, hashtag Team Bees family bucket list, the ultimate one.
Mm. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good. All right, so all right, up next. So we can travel around the world. Number one on the bucket list, and this isn't in no specific order, meaning one is better than the other. So let me tell you one of the things that I think should be included on the bucket list. It's something that I wanted to do when I saw a TV show the other day. Um, Basically, is to go see, what do you call those things? The pyramids in Egypt.
Mm.
Is that something that would interest y'all? Is that like something that you feel like, man, I want to see that?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Probably just to take a picture and then leave.
You only want to take a picture and then leave. Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of history there. Isn't it part of one of the wonders of the world?
I don't know.
Probably. I don't know.
Hmm. Well, that was one thing that was on mine. That's what I figured should be added to the ultimate bucket list.
Mm. That sounds interesting, though. I mean, like, what would you do? Just go to look at it?
Well, no, I think they have this whole tour thing that they do, and you can like learn about them and how they were built and who they were built for and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I guess you could do a Google Earth flyover and stuff like that, but to get the real captivating, you know, in all of its glory, just kind of tell like, yo, this is really big. Like you're not gonna get that from the Google, Earth flyover.
Mm.
Unless you use virtual reality.
So you know, hey, that's like I said, that's just one of the things that I wanted to add to the ultimate bucket list. So, anybody else?
Well, it would be interesting to go to Vic Beach in Iceland, and I say that because the sand there is black and the water is clear blue. So
Where
that
is
would
that?
Vic Beach, Iceland.
Vic Beach in Iceland.
VIK Beach in Iceland.
All right,
You
to
gotta
our
Google that.
listeners, yeah, to our listeners, if you want Vic Beach, Iceland. Anybody else looking this up?
Nah, it just sounded really cool based off of what
Oh, and they
Khadija
actually
RBG
call
said.
it Black Sand Beach.
Yeah, I've never seen black sand before, so that would be something that's very interesting, and it looks pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen
So
pictures
to
of
go,
that before.
so to go snorkeling, if that's a possibility, to go snorkeling at Vic Beach would be something to add to the bucket list.
Yeah, now that's definitely different.
Hmm.
They
So,
say that the ground looks closer than it actually is, cause since the water's clear.
Mm,
Yeah,
so the water's clear, and you say the ground looks closer than it actually is.
yeah, cause you can see all the way to the bottom.
Oh, through the water, because the water's clear.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I mean, that's it. It's got some awesome, captivating pictures here. So, hey, if you listen to this and you get a chance to take a look at Vic Beach, um, Black Sand Beach in Iceland, hey, take a look at it. I think that that is definitely something that can get added to the ultimate bucket list. So we have three things now that are on the ultimate bucket list, which is flying around the world, taking a trip to see the pyramids in Giza, and then Vic Beach. Black Sand Beach. I think Black Sand Beach may, if we had to put them in order, I would say this is definitely one of the things that you got to do
Mhm.
because that
Okay,
looks
well,
What?
amazing.
Okay.
if I can just come in here with something that relates to this, you should go to the Pink Sand
Oh,
Beach
yeah, in
mm.
Australia.
in the
In Australia.
Bahamas.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I just said in the Bahamas.
There's one
Pink Sand Beach.
in
In the
Australia
Bahamas.
too.
Okay, and there's
Now, is
one
that
in the
really? Is that
Bahamas.
real?
Yes, I just looked it up.
Yeah, there's one in Australia too.
Shut up. It says it gets its hue from thousands of broken coral pieces, shells, and calcium carbonate materials left behind from foraminifera, tiny marine creatures with red and pink shells.
Wonder
Mm.
if it's the same thing in Australia.
Got it. Probably not.
Is there a Pink Sand Beach in Australia?
I think so.
I don't know about that. Somebody
But
do a check on that.
one thing that I would like to put on this it sound like I'm echoing. But one thing that I would like to put on this list would be to find a big property for sale, and I would like to just turn it into something. I don't know what, but I would just like to turn it into something.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, so here you go. Here you go. There are not pink beaches in Australia, but there are pink lakes.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
So you can stop talking about the pink beaches because
It was
that's
the it was the
in
pink
the
it was the pink
Bahamas.
lake. It was the pink lake.
That's in the Bahamas.
Still better, pink lake.
Okay.
So, hey, sometimes you gotta have somebody to do the research.
The what?
The research. What did I say?
Mm.
Did I not say research?
Yeah. We
No,
had to
Mm-mm.
he
figure out
didn't
how
say
deep that Johnny
research.
Depp was.
Mm?
Whatever. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Here's a couple more things you should probably add to your bucket list
A couple.
to go. Yeah, to go see the Northern Lights.
No, well, oh, okay. Okay, now is that
Yeah,
something
that's a
that's
good
on
one.
yours? Is that something that's on yours that you're trying to add to the ultimate?
I think we should just go ahead and add that to everybody's.
Mm.
Is it
Yeah.
cold there?
Or to go see in Aurora.
Is
Those
it
look really
cold there?
cool.
Aurora?
Yeah, in
Is that
Aurora.
that's actually what it's called?
Yeah.
What is?
I think it's spelled like Aurua. I think. I don't know.
Mm, yeah. So I think there are quite a bit of things that can be added to the ultimate bucket list. But the thing about it is, you have to have a goal, right? That you
What?
like,
But there
huh?
was a noise.
That was me.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
you got to have like a
Cause
goal or something that you're trying to achieve, or something that you've heard about that you feel like, man, I gotta see
Yeah.
that, or I have to go there, or whatever, you know, because there's a lot of people out there, that may want to go to like Paris, or people want to go to see what's left of standing in the Berlin Wall, or they might want to, go see a kangaroo, down under, so it's just the point of knowing what type of things you like to do. So, I did a search on Google, and what I saw was some things that other people had, like run a marathon. So, do you think
Mm.
run a marathon should be included in the ultimate bucket list?
Maybe a
Yeah, why
color
not?
run. Maybe a color run.
Mm.
Yeet, yeet, yeet,
That's like
yeet.
a
I think
5K.
I was.
I mean, like run a marathon, I think that's good because people have various reasons why they want to achieve that.
It's good for your gut.
So,
What?
That's good that you're jumping in, Trey.
Yeah, it's good that you jumping in, but don't be over talking nobody. So, go ahead, continue.
no, I mean, people have various reasons for wanting to do that. And I think that, based off of what you want to achieve in your life, that might be a good goal.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. So then you think that, running a marathon would be something to include in the ultimate bucket list.
Well, not our ultimate bucket list, but maybe somebody's.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. So, um,
To bring it back, what Trey's talking about with Aurora, that's actually something part of the Northern Lights. That's what he was talking about.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I actually have something else you should add to your bucket list.
Okay. Okay.
it's
What is it?
Hold on, I have a quick one after
it's
that.
okay. It's to go see the Taj Mahal,
The Taj Mahal? Okay. Where
Well,
where
just
is that
because
at?
it's
If
really
somebody
nice.
does want to go.
Um, the Taj Mahal is in
Mm,
India.
okay. Where in India?
In Agra.
In what?
Agra. It's notorious for sprawl and congestion. It's a northern Indian city, but it's arguably the world's most famous building or something. So
Yeah,
that's
I
something.
agree. I agree. So let me
so
ask you this thing. While you're on that tip of places like that, with uh, wonders of the world type things, would you want to go to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Pizza.
um
No.
mhm.
No, that doesn't interest
um
anyone.
Isn't it just a leaning tower?
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's
but
just
it's that's it wrong. It's not that interesting.
I would like to go see it while I'm like in wherever it is. Isn't it like in London or Paris or something like that?
London.
I
Uh,
know
Oh,
it's not in London. I think
think
it's in
about
Paris.
the
I
word. Think about the word.
Greece.
Leaning
Italy,
Tower of Pisa.
Italy.
There you go. Wouldn't it
Yep.
be in Italy?
Yep. Yep.
So,
Yep.
and don't get me wrong, hey, sometimes we're wrong too. So, let me ask you this.
I have a quick one. I
Go ahead.
said
Jump in.
I
Jump in.
oh okay. I said I would like to go skydiving.
Hmm.
On
Mm.
the
First
Grand
time.
Canyon.
So,
Yep.
would you want to go skydiving off a real plane as the ultimate bucket list, or would you want to go to the skydiving place? They have a place that you can do skydiving in.
Well, first I want to skydive in a place, and then I would, of course, want to go skydiving out of plane.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know if that would be something that you would want to do. And look, I mean, if you think that that's an ultimate thing, then we can add it to an ultimate bucket list.
Yeah, you
Ultimate.
should just drop off the back of the
The
airplane.
ultimate bucket list. So back to the ultimate bucket list here. Now, how about be a mentor to someone? I mean, because there's a lot of people out there who aren't mentors to people. They don't try to help
But
people out. So, do you think that that's something that you can aspire to, or something that you would want to do at least once before, you know, during these years that you have left on this earth?
I mean, everybody can't even be a mentor because then there's no mentees. So
I know there are
There's
mentees.
there's always somebody that can be a mentee.
Well, I'm a mentor to people every day, so I've already achieved that
Oh,
same,
one.
same.
What?
Yep. People aspire to get some of the knowledge that I know. What? If anything, that should be the clap.
Yeah, that's definitely not no collapse.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so I do understand that that is something that we're not going to add to the ultimate bucket list, right? We're not going to add the mentor thing. Why? Because there's a lot of people. Well, the point is to be a mentor on a normal basis.
Yes.
So I think we're all in agreement here that that's not something that should be added to the ultimate bucket list, but it is something
Yeah.
that you should do
Every day.
every, every day.
Yeah. That.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's see if we can find something else that can go on to this ultimate bucket list. Ultimate
Ultimate
bucket list.
bucket list.
All right. So what about
Here you go. Here
flying
you
in a
go.
hot air
What?
balloon?
Oh yeah, jumping off hot air balloon.
I didn't say
Dropping
drop.
off. Nobody
Yeah.
said dropping.
Nobody said jumping off. Nobody said that.
Oh
I,
man.
I don't think jumping off
Without
is,
a
is the
shoe.
good thing. It's the being able to float in the air using a balloon.
I feel like that would be fun, but I don't know.
Do you know what kind of music should play in the background
What
while
if
you're
you
doing
float
that?
away?
What?
The kind of music that should be playing in the background while you're in a hot air balloon, it should be like doo 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 doo. Hopefully we don't get copyright, so because my vocal cords are so good.
Oh,
It sounds exactly
boy,
like the thing.
boy. That's the stop sound, so we can move back on to the ultimate bucket list. So, what are some
Okay, I
other
got
things that
something.
you want to add? I got one thing. Hold on.
What?
Yeah,
I got,
just
I got,
jump
No,
in, Daddy, jump
actually, my
in.
yeah,
thing
I'm
is
jumping in.
pretty good. I'm about to
I
shoot
got,
my shot. 2016.
I got one thing that I know I would love to add to my ultimate bucket list. Okay, which is have a mega party.
That's a good one.
A mega party.
Yep,
That
that's a
would
good
be
one.
fun.
Okay, now we're talking. We
Yes,
can do this
one of
2016.
one of those like block type parties
Project
where
X.
yeah, like Project X party, like it's just people everywhere. People just have to get into the stove to be able to be in the
In the
building. Like it's just
stove.
yeah,
Gonna
yeah,
start
yeah.
roasting
They,
people.
they have to get lowered in from the ceiling.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's just so packed. You know, that's the kind of party out we gonna we gonna have to throw. We're gonna throw one of those, at least one. So I think that
At
everybody
least
should
two.
have thrown at least one mega party. So let's add that to the bucket list. Ultimate bucket list. Next, anything else?
Okay, walk the Great Wall of China.
Walk the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, go see the Great Wall of
Do you know
China.
how long that wall is?
How long is
Yeah,
it?
but it's probably a good workout.
I don't know. I can't hear
Oh
you. Are
yeah.
you saying something?
I think it's like 20,000 miles because I was actually listening to a podcast about it today. So,
Mm. So let me ask you this: would you like to? Well, okay, you said walk the Great Wall of China. Okay, so you can actually walk the Great Wall of China while you're on your tour around the world, right? Your round trip airplane ride. Um, if if you want to walk the wall, you probably have to do it in stages.
Yeah, I wasn't saying like the whole thing at one time. I just mean, step foot,
Get some
get
what?
some pictures.
Okay.
But like, if you start, you can't just be like, okay, I'm done, and then just
Yes,
walk
you
out.
can.
Not if you're still walking. Like, okay, so
You
if you're
just go
halfway done,
back.
you gon' how you gonna
You
get
just
back there,
go back.
right? That means you walking doubles, so
Okay,
you
so
might as
then
well
just
just
finish.
jump
So
in.
then just finish.
You might have to catch a
That's
bullet.
what I'm saying. Talk about take a break.
You catch a bullet train back to your car.
Hmm. Do they have those
Who,
like on the
do they have
side? You
bullet
could just
trains?
jump in.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
so.
I've won. I've won.
Right, you gonna be tired, not want to walk anywhere.
You gotta
Okay,
walk to the
so
nearest one.
my next one is to get a whole bunch of essential oils and fill a whole pool with it and just go swimming. That's a good one.
Mommy, we haven't Khadijah RBZ, we haven't heard from you in a while. How
What
about
what
we get your
what?
how about we get your take on that?
Yeah, let's get Khadija RBZ's take on this pool full of
Get
essential
oily.
oils.
That's gonna be costly, but go ahead and have at it. I'm sure it'll be very fun for you.
Wouldn't it be
Ooh.
good for your pores?
Your pores, look,
It'll
it's not
soak
just your
into your pores
pores.
and
If
into
you're
your
going swimming
skin.
in essential oils, you gotta think about your eyes, your nose, your ears. I mean, but if that's your ultimate bucket list, that's on you.
Well, how about could you offer something else we should put on our ultimate bucket list, Khadijah RBC?
Thanks, Kaya. There are
We're
saying
just
some
trying
really
to stay
great things.
connected. I would like you to jump in.
So look, all right, we're gonna get back to this ultimate bucket list. Here we go. All right, what about adding to the ultimate bucket list? Live in a different country for at least 6 months.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. But I think it should be at least 24 months, 2 years.
Okay, so you want to up the stakes. So you think that, what about being able to, travel and stay in different countries like for 2 years?
Or maybe 6 months if you're trying to do that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So 6 months is good. Because then you can
Well,
stay in two countries or whatever in 1 year.
well, I mean, I feel you on that, but my thought process is being able to understand the language. You know what I'm saying? So if you go and you stay in a place like I don't know, France, and you have not learned a lick of French, so now once you're in that country, after 2 years, you should be fluent in that language.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
If you move to Italy, then you stay there for 2 years, and by the time you come out, now you're fluent in French and Italian.
That's a good idea.
So over 10 years, that's 5 different countries. You can learn 5 different languages and be fluent in them, not to mention your native language.
Mm-hmm.
And to just give you guys another perspective on these stuff for the bucket list, I was searching other things and other people's bucket lists, and something that I came over a lot was a lot of people said before you die, because that's what other people think when you think bucket list, is that you should swim naked. That should be something you should
Great
do.
idea. That is
What?
a good idea.
So I
And do
guess you
that,
can
and do
swim
that with
naked
your
in the
family.
essential oils.
Do that with your
Exactly.
family.
Exactly.
I don't think I want to. Anyway,
I
but
think that's a good idea. That goes on the ultimate bucket list.
If you're rich and everything, you got all this money and stuff, you can have your own private little beach. Just take a dip.
Or you can just go to a new beach, even better.
oh Lord. Now, as we move on, before people get ejected off the show today, um, how about shoot a feature film?
Mm.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's a good
something?
idea.
Okay. Okay. So you think that needs to get added to the ultimate bucket list?
Yep.
I think one of the biggest things is, which I want to go ahead and add this one too, which is create your own custom built home.
Yep.
I
I
think
also think,
everybody should do that in their
That's
life.
a good one. That's a good one. That'd be
yep,
so good for us.
genau.
Especially if it's a tiny house.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah!
You know what? That's a good one. That I
Mhm.
like that because I
I don't
feel
know
like
if I like that.
almost anybody can build themselves a tiny house.
Small spaces, big
I don't
personality.
think so.
Well, because I'm saying, well, I'm not saying they actually have to build it themselves with their hands.
Mm,
But when I'm saying like most people can afford it is what I'm saying.
right, they might be able to afford it, but most people don't have the mindset to think on a small scale like that and um, be minimalistic and to make good use of small spaces.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I do agree with that. But I mean, I think people can afford to try to, try their hand at it and not really um beat their finances up too much.
Hmm.
So it's definitely something that is on the rise now, these tiny houses that we see. And I do think that they're pretty hot, pretty cool.
Pretty
Hey,
cool.
matter of
Cool.
fact, you know what? Do you think it would be a good thing if we combine some of these ultimate bucket list things into combined efforts? So remember when I said about flying, and
You
then
can get a
maybe
small
in a couple
house
years
in a
you fly
different
around them.
country.
Right, right. Well, not no. You take your same small house
Hmm?
to different countries.
Hold on, would you be driving?
You gotta drive over the
No,
ocean.
no,
Drive
no.
over the ocean.
You
I
can
would
get
think
Yes,
your
take
sir.
your.
tiny house shipped. Just the same way you can get a car shipped, you can get your tiny house shipped because a tiny house is nothing but as big as, I mean, it's not even as, most of them aren't as big as buses.
And you know
They're like
what?
trailers. Like the
You know
trailer
what?
that you pull your lawn care stuff on the back of your pickup truck. It's like those. That's about the size of it.
And you know what?
What?
We should combine all this stuff together next week on another one.
Well, I will tell you this, that we cannot go
Alright.
anywhere without talking about our
Our
sponsor.
sponsor.
Our
Dynamic
sponsor,
Works. To our
Dynamic
sponsor.
Namic.
The dynamic works. The
Okay.
quality you deserve, period.
Period.
That's right. We bring you video,
Okay.
audio, web design, graphic design, you
Logos.
name it.
We
We
do
bring
it.
the production to you at the quality you deserve, period. So
And
this week, we thank you for your joining us for the ultimate bucket list. And if you have some things that you want to get added onto the ultimate bucket list, friend us on Facebook, like
Oh,
us
I have
on
one more.
Facebook, and make sure that you put it down in the comments, and we can keep adding on to this bucket list. Because I think that a lot of people want to know what other people would like to do before they're over their life. I'll say it that way. All right. So next week,
I have one more.
make sure that you join us because we will be talking about what, Khadijah RBZ?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
Is it? Okay. Well, I think what we'll talk about is the things that should not go into 2016.
Mm.
Mm.
that's a
You
good
leave them
one.
in 2015 and they will not make it into 2016.
That's a real good
Thanks for
topic.
coming back
Yeah.
in
Real
at the
good
end for
topic.
us,
Get the
Kalia.
1
Thanks
million
for coming
subscriber
back.
plaque
I
from
ain't been
Coming
YouTube.
here
back,
the whole
Kalia, in the
time, but I'm
end.
just
Thanks,
saying, like, y'all
thanks
had
for
it
coming
Coming in with the
back.
clutch. Coming in with the clutch.
coming.
So we'll see you guys next week
Bye.
for another one.
Another
Get the 1
one.
million subscriber gold plaque from YouTube. Get the 1 million gold subscriber plaque from YouTube.